everyone, this is Lily's Assignment 6 presentation. The content of my speech today includes all the knowledge and skills I have learned this semester, which illustrates the concept of historical perspectives of leadership, scientific theory, trait approach, skills approach, and situational approach. A historical perspective of leadership developed into 3 stages, which include ancient, pre-industrial, and industrial stage. The history provides not only a profound understanding of formative factors in leadership, but it also promoted the huge impact of industrial progress on modern leaders, leading to people's awareness of a new scientific management method. For example, the most term we have been talking about is McDonald's scientific management. What we recall is 3 methods are being used in the new form of business: observation, experimentation, and analysis. So the creator of McDonald's has discovered the most efficient way of delivering food to their most dear customers by creating an assembly line way of serving food. In fact, this may also be considered as a success of a trait approach. Let's put ourselves in a shoe of a boss. If your boss is a reliable, trustworthy, motivating, and effective leader, will you work hard to create a common goal and make the company better? Well, I thought you would. As a matter of fact, I learned more about business management in this course than I knew before. The way a business is operated should not be static, which means that operations could be changed when business is changing its operations style. From my personal experience, the leader of the company I worked for was a person who was efficient in achieving results, but inefficient with communicating with employees. So this approach will lead to a breakdown in relationships among employees and dissatisfaction with leadership, therefore affecting the company's final business direction. So this is a really important factor that I think a leader should possess. So the last 2 approaches, I would like to combine them because I think a person with high skills and a strong solution mind will implement real management strategies in an enterprise. So I used to firmly believe that vision and wisdom are the most important factors in leadership. But with time gradually changes and with my study goes deeply, I think I might change my mind. However, I began to change it through my studies in this course, as I mentioned. In the poster I made, which you can see in the following picture, I included several skills that I think are important to myself. Professionalism is one of the criteria by which I evaluate myself and my team members. Our group quickly developed a close partnership and made progress together during this semester. We saw each other's shining points and areas of expertise in each assignment. And by searching a large amount of information and literature, we adopted the most professional way to write each article. So I think we have made great progress. So for now, I would like to appreciate my team members this semester, which is Meng Ren, Steve, and Darcy and Nell. I really appreciate their progress, and I really think we have achieved our common goal in this semester. So in the next step, I learned to think for myself and think ahead of others in this semester. I think in this class, I began to develop my leadership skills. However, my shortcoming was that I lack strong control of my emotions. So I included a picture of different emotions in my poster below. Therefore, I think emotional management is the biggest problem for every leader when facing pressure. So when I was facing pressure during the assignment deadlines, I used to go a little bit off. So I think the most professional way and the most easy way for me is just to take a relaxable day and just to stay at home and do some exercise. Okay, so here comes the last and most exciting approach that I have. I learned the ability to think while solving problems this term. This is not to say that it can only be explained by solving some problems. I think it is more like an abstract expression. People have different ways and considerations of solving problems, but some people intensify conflicts while other people resolve crises. Everyone has their own way to solve problems, and everyone has their own thoughts when they are doing it. But for me, I learned to think ahead I learned to think about the consequences when I solve problems. It's just not when you solve the problem, it is done. You have to think about the consequence. You have to think about the ways, the communication to the people you interact with. So that is the really important skill I learned this term. So to sum up my presentation, I agree that scientific management principles help contemporary leadership practices, which in summary, my personal practical experience illustrate that the development and improvement of leadership needs to be continuously improved, which I would like to summarize my speech by quoting a point from our debate in the previous class. Leadership is made, not born, and acquired through hard work, and talent is a gift, not achievements. Thank you very much for watching and thank you very much for listening. I appreciate each one of you in this term to be my classmate and my teacher.